Do you want to know how to become rich? Well, it's a common misconception that getting rich is very difficult. But it's actually not that tough. You only have to follow a few simple tricks. In this video, we will be telling you the 11 tricks that will make you rich very quickly. Now let's start. 1. Invest in and make use of your expertise as a freelancer. Focus on being the best at something specific by investing time and effort into training, learning, practicing, assessing, and improving your skills in that area. Most professional athletes and performers can afford seven-figure homes and lavish lifestyles because they are capitalizing on their talents. You may get significant benefits from your abilities if you focus on developing them. The idea of being at the pinnacle of one's profession is the same. If you excel at what you do, good chances will come your way. If you want to master a subject, continual learning and practice are necessities. Self-improvement is one of the most lucrative investments one can make, and it's one that all the successful people I know do. 2. Save up $100,000 and put the remainder into investments. A quick buck is a goal shared by everybody. It will take time and effort to reach such a lofty objective. It's better to save $100,000 than to focus on quick ways to get wealth. Every dollar you put away adds up to a significant sum. Although you may only be able to set aside $5 or $10 at a time, these investments add up to a substantial chunk of your future wealth. Press the red subscribe button below and also the like button to know more tricks to earn money and get rich. 3. Think of your inventiveness as a way to help others and do it. Put aside your desires for immediate wealth and instead focus on helping as many people as possible. More people will pay attention to your ideas if you focus on how they can solve problems or make the world a better place to live. Not only that, but you may one day pioneer the manufacture of a product that becomes widely popular. The more people you serve, the more people will hear about it, and the more input you'll get that you can use to refine your approach. 4. Put your time at a startup and get rewarded with equity. Owning equity in one or more startup firms might be lucrative if the companies succeed and become public or are acquired by a bigger company, using the same possible startup considerations as in the previous sections. The chances aren't in your favor since just a tiny percentage of new businesses ever see significant profits. It is up to you to apply your best judgment to determine which company plan and leadership team have the best shot at success. Apple, Google, and Microsoft all made millions off of their early workers. 5. Build something on the land. Building wealth via the acquisition, improvement, and sale of real estate has a long and storied history. This strategy may depend significantly on borrowing. Let's pretend you need $250,000 to put down on a house and decide to borrow $200,000 to cover the rest of the cost. You build on it and eventually sell it for $400,000 after expenses. Your initial $50,000 investment has multiplied by 4 to reach $200,000. The property's worth has risen by 60%. Choose your properties and locations carefully so that you may maximize their potential for profit. You should be cautious of real estate market fluctuations. But this is still a tried and true method of building money over time. 6. Stock and share investment should be considered. You may amass a sizable fortune via patient, well-considered stock investments over time, provided you choose the right companies and reinvest the dividends. Of course, the stock market may go up or down, and when it does, many novice traders give up hope. But stocks are a better long-term investment than real estate and are more liquid. Investors with plenty of wealth and a high tolerance for risk may profit greatly from stock market downturns. 7. Get your feet wet in business and then cash off. More and more new businesses have been very profitable in recent years. The key to commercial success is identifying an underserved segment of the market and developing a product or service to meet that need. A blog, a meal delivery service, or a cleaning company are all viable options. There will be a significant time commitment involved in establishing the business. Each and every entrepreneur will face challenging and dangerous situations. The potential payoff is enormous, but only if you succeed. Many of the really affluent have accomplished their fortunes this way. 8. Get hired for the appropriate vehicle. If you want to be happy in your work, choose a career that interests you. No one ever finds happiness doing what they despise. If necessary, you will need to begin at the bottom and work your way up. However, it's likely to be simpler to achieve if you like your work. The climb to the summit will be fun for you. Gaining experience at various levels of an organization is one way to do so. After you've gleaned as much as you can from that position, it may be time to move on to another company. More diverse work experience makes you more marketable to employers and increases your chances of being promoted. 9. Save money. When it comes to being wealthy, one of the greatest obstacles is consistently living over one's means. Getting wealthy quickly is impossible if you spend more than you earn. Monitor your purchasing habits on a regular basis. Track your finances using an app or a simple Excel spreadsheet so you know where your money is going and how much you have. You'll have a central hub from which to evaluate your financial priorities and make any necessary adjustments. 10. Place it in a bank account for the future. Create a plan to save money and stick to it. Identify the strategies that help you save money and hone the ones that don't. The ability to set up regular deposits into a savings account is a feature offered by many institutions. Automatic transfers allow you to save without thinking about it, and it takes conscious effort to spend the money you've saved. A second option is to attempt adding 1% to the savings amount at whatever time intervals you determine to be appropriate. While the shift may seem minor at first, the effects will become more apparent with time. 11. Invest very wisely. Investing is much more than just chance. You might lose a significant portion of your wealth due to a single bad investment decision. You should always give it some serious thought before committing money to anything, whether it's a building or a stock. Listen to the advice of those who are qualified to provide it to you. In case of a market collapse, you may always cash out the 10% in short-term government bonds and keep the other 90% in a very low-cost S&P 500 index fund, as proposed by famed investor Warren Buffett. That's all for today. Now you know all the secret tricks that will make you rich in 2023. You must follow these tricks and also write it down in a copy and convey it to your kids. If you could successfully adopt these tricks, then you will earn millions of dollars very quickly. All the billionaires follow these tricks. Press the subscribe button below to know more amazing financial tricks and secrets. Comment below if you are left with any queries or suggestions. Share this video with all of your friends and family members. Don't forget to press the like button. Thank you for watching the video till here.